everybody, this is Jeff and Alexa, and we're pruning some 15-gallon fruitless olives. We have a video on pruning larger fruitless olives. The one we did was on a hillside. Now these here are in the nursery, and you can see the one on the right we've already done, and it's thinned out. You can see here, you can see the structure of the branches. It's multi-trunk and it's open and airy. The thing with olives is the foliage is so light colored, it's hard to get contrast when you're filming or photographing them. Now here's the one that's unpruned, and it's a fruitless olive as well, but it looks like a bush, very bushy. And that's how they usually come from the growers. They prune them some when they're young, but after about a year or so, they may not get pruned in the container. And so when we get those, they're like this. And so we want to make them like this. And that gives good open, airy structure for future growth. So what we want to do first is get rid of or take out the hanging branches and crossing branches, and we always start small down at the base. So Alexa's going to go down there with her hand pruners, and she is going to just start at the base and don't make big cuts because you want to see what you've got. And so in order to do that, you go in and you make thinning cuts all the way back to the next trunk or bigger stem. And you just don't hack off, because if you do just do that and leave that, that'll sprout more shoots and you'll get even thicker growth later, and that's not what you want. So it's always important to make thinning cuts, which is when you cut to another branch, right to the connection to the Y at the next branch, and you're not making a cut where you have a stub. So she's going to do that, and we'll pause and come back when it's been opened up so you can see what happened there. We were going to make this one look like the one we've already done. Hi, again, we're back, and we pruned and opened up the one on the left so you can see down in there it doesn't look so much like a bush. Now it's starting to look like a tree. And this one actually has a nicer form than the other one. So what we're going to do is go up into the canopy, thin it out a little more because it's still a little bit too bushy in there. And then we'll come back in a bit and we'll show you the finished results. And now they're ready to be planted, and they shouldn't need pruning for another year. And then that'll be mostly just doing what we already did, just thinning it, keep nice structure, and maybe tipping it back a little bit. Here we go. We're gonna go at it and we'll be back. Thanks. Okay guys, we're back. And we pruned the one on the left, similar to the one on the right. You can see it's a lot more opened up. It doesn't look like that bush, that dense bush that it was. Now it's looking like a tree. And you can see the trunk structure, the low branching multi-trunk structure. And you can see it on the neighbor over here that we did previously. So what'll happen in this growing season over the course of this coming year is that they're going to try to grow back and be bushes again, just because even though we've thinned them out, there's a lot of growth that's going to happen. And the good thing is we've got structure now and openness, so it'll be easy to find our way back to thin them out. And that's really what we'll be doing for the next few years of pruning, is to keep thinning out all the small branches that are trying to become bush-like inside. But what we've done is create nice branching structure and open spacing and gotten rid of all hanging and crossing branches. And so we're on our way to some really good looking trees in the landscape. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.